Hi friends, welcome to Andy Bricks and a look at set 76289 Thor vs Surtur construction figure. Sorry, my cat's been up here by the looks of things. Fantastic set. It works out around 10 cents a brick if you can get it from the warehouse. It's only $50 there. And there's 245 bricks, I think, or parts, pieces, whatever you call them, within this set. We get Thor, a couple of fire demons, and Surtur, which is just fantastic. Yeah, look at that. You can't get this look quite as good as that. And I'll show you about that. And we've got him accidentally put a too hot iron on this to melt my glue, and it's left that horrible mark on my box. Had the iron too hot, but can do some cool things with this. Have him hanging there, and a lot of people tried to do that and thought this might have been a render because they just struggled with it. But if you look at that picture, you know, up close, you can actually see how the chain comes across his, and then under, and then over and around. Yeah, so it does work. You can do that. So here's our fire demons. Very cool. A very cool minifigure. Actually feels like this plastic might be a little bit more forgiving than skeletons I've put together in the past. Now I do know people that have trouble with this clip piece here breaking after a while. There's a little bit of printing on the back. It's very hard to see. You really gotta dump some light onto it, but there's more than just those red marks you can see. These little lines. I just don't think they're gonna show up on here. And much the same with Surtur. Surtur? I think that's it. His face is much the same. You get, I'll just move his crown out of the way, but there's actually more red going on in there. You see a couple of lines there. Very hard to see though, and around the side of his face. They're just too dark to be picked up on. Often have his legs falling to pieces on me, just spraying out, trying to get him to balance. Yeah, you can do it quite easily, but yeah, I don't have too much luck with that. And it's really hard to say where that crown sits. He's wanting to tip forward. Yeah, like that. Why? What happened there? So, yeah, you can do it, but yeah, I've had him falling over a few times. Very cool lightning piece for the hammer. Mia. It's been in a couple of sets. Ninjago and as Ice, and in another Avengers set with this, you know, on the Mia. And Thor is very nice. We'll just whip his cape off quickly. And where's my little holder? So, very nice print on Thor. This is lightning eyes. Gunmetal grey for the plastic. Nothing on the legs. and continues on the back nice, and a nice happy smile there with Thor. Let's just get some hair on that so you can see it. I will turn his head around and do some things. Now, the one disappointment with this new cape, I just happen to have Bro Thor here set, the Bro Thor set, waiting to be reviewed. So here's Bro Thor. So if we wanted to have this cape piece with, is that the same? I think it is the same face, both. You cannot. So let's just put his cape on. I love this new cape, but yeah, it will be limited to short hair. And Thor doesn't always have short hair. I've given him long hair too many times, but you cannot, this will not go down onto his head. So yeah, it's got to be a short piece of hair with this cape, unfortunately. So I don't think this cape will suit every situation, and I praise them for what they've done here, but yeah, it's limited, really is. So you can do a few things here. The box shows us Surtur holding on to Thor. So what we do here is we pull the chain off. I think you put it in his left hand. You leave a bit of a hook up there, hoop, so you can just see how the hair falls off even. So just hooped that through. It's like tying a knot, a little one. And if you put that over his arm, but by his hand, it does want to ride up quite a bit. I'm not sure if we move that will change anything, but there we go. We'll just see if I can find his hair. I hate when this happens. I actually filmed this the other day, about a week ago, and then the cat attacked me, and the cat attacked me, and I had wounds all over my hands, and I couldn't bring myself to do a video with the mess of cat attack on my hands. But there we have that one. You look how dark it is in there. You know, you can't even. What if I put this light down here? It's almost like it needs to have a whole lot of light dumped on it, because these pieces here are just fantastic. And that there, that's a sticker up there, and a couple of stickers around. Actually got my sticker orientation all up the shaboozle, and yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah, I did put the ones on his legs and his arms, which are all the same. I put them on wrong, but there we have Thor hanging, and you know, you can actually get the hand up a bit higher, so he's like talking to him, talking to Surtur, saying, hang on, just let me spin around. He's actually hanging off the roof when that happens, but yeah, there we go with that one. There's this piece at the back, drops into that piece there. If I've got enough light now, I'll just move this light again so we can have enough dumping on it. So yeah, this bit moves around, can actually go on the ground, but I had it like this. When I first turned on the camera, because it's the best look, I thought. And you just stand him on there, and without Surtur knowing, and he looks around to see him. These shoulder pads aren't that forgiving. They don't allow you to get right in there. It doesn't quite go, unfortunately. And he's doing the splits again. His legs are constantly spraying apart, whatever the word is. But yeah, there we go. Thor up top, you know, coming down on him. Very cool look, because he removes his crown, which ends up being all of this. I'll just move that blade forward, it might help balance him a bit. But they show you this being carried on his back, and I tried to do it for ages. I actually found a technique that worked, then I lost it again, and so I looked at the box more closely, and I worked it out how they're doing this. So we get this little piece here to help prop him up, because it's so heavy. But I believe when he removes this crown, I think it kills him. Now they've put a sticker of like a skull on there, but what happens is this horn comes off with his eyes and the upper jaw. The bottom jaw's not there, and I guess that's what they're trying to show there. He doesn't actually have two faces like they've given him, but what you can do, I'll have another look at the box. So they've I just stuck all that together, but you actually need the hammer out of that piece of lightning or ice, whatever you want to call it. It's lightning in this set. I'll put that in a minute. Now what I do is I grab both of them like that and just hold on to all of it. And what we have is this goes around here. So the chain, I'm going to try and do this in one hand. The chain goes across the front. There's a bit of a loop there, and then I don't know how much of that was on camera. So what we got is this is a little bit fiddly. You start with over there. You want a bit of a loop there, so you bring that around, feed it through there. It's not working for me. Feed it through there so that you're just putting a knot in it again down there. So that's it there. So you pull that through from there. See how that's what I've done there? Just tied a knot in it. It comes through there, over there, flip them all over. You actually have to put them down, and then you just join those two together at the back. Bring down the arm, and I'll put them on that stand so I'm not holding them as much. Yeah, I did. Oh, you've got to turn his head so that the chain can come up over and knock off his hair. Put on his stand. It's not as easy as they make it look. His hair could even be more turned, but that's basically it. And there's our knot at the top there that just crosses from one side to the other. If I move that out, you might. It goes over there and then under there. And they do. Oh, one arm is up a little bit. Oh, it's very fiddly, believe me. Now the chain's got to go up over his shoulder. I did have it sitting higher before, but yeah, you can do it. It's not as, I have had it good, looking as good as the box, but it's not doing it for me now. I'm not sure why. Why not? Just, oh, I had this working so well the other day. I really did. Maybe, let me just bring this down so you guys can see what I'm doing down here. Maybe if we jiggle the chain around so that that's under there. Yeah, it's not as nice as the box, but yeah, play around with it. I did have it sitting up higher, like they show on the box, how the horns are quite high on his back. And you see how high the chain is by his face there. It just wants to keep slipping off. It is really tricky to do, but it's about as good as it gets. Doesn't look any good from the back, but yeah, you know what I'm doing. It's about as good as I could get it. So, you know, people are saying it's a render on the back. I think they've done it, honestly. And you just put them back together. This is a very, very cool technique that they came up with for his crown to come off. And yeah, it's just very dark, hard to see. Here's my stickers that I think are upside down. See how they're identical there. So you get 4 of much the same. Bit of fire off each limb. I thought that was very cool. But these printed pieces here are the star of the set, and this new head mould is just fantastic. But yeah, it's very cool, and you know, a great set. Now you can do other things with the hammer. You can have it being thrown. I don't really like that one, but this definitely is the better one of the two, where you can put them up behind, coming down on top of them. But yeah, you can do all of these, you know, stuff quite easily if you play around with it for a little bit. And sorry about that, bit of an earthquake there. Thor hammer coming down, shaking the ground. But yeah, very nice to have a Ragnarok set so many years after the Ragnarok movie. You know, this just goes to show that they can pull it out whenever they like and do what they want. And I'm so happy that this could be the set of the year, just for the cheapness of it and the greatness of it. It really is great. I liked how they did the abs in the middle here, just with, you know, 4 bricks. Very, very cool look. And he's pretty tidy around the back. You can push that little bit to the side and, you know, you don't really see it at all. And what a fantastic blade. Would have liked a little less solid colour in there. But yeah, I'm happy. Very happy with this. And yeah, a fantastic set. If you haven't got it, I would suggest you pick it up, because it's awesome. Let's just put Thor back up there. This is the first time for me having one of these bendy clear bits. Oh, yeah, loves to drop that leg. But yeah, fantastic just to get him up there and, you know, above him. Fantastic. I've said that about 50 times now. But there we go. That's it. Not bro Thor. We've got Thor versus Surtur. I think that's how you say it. S-U-R-T-U-R. Surtur. Just great. Just great. So happy that it was done, and yeah, get it while it's about would be my biggest bit of advice for this one. Oh, I love this too on the blade. It just looks so good and so close to what we get in the movie. I think Lego just really whacked it out of the park. And oh, camera fun. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, you really got to get some light onto, and even then, just being black, it's sort of, it's very, yeah, a tricky one to see on the camera with what I have, the ability I have for lighting. You really need to dump a ton of light on this. I was actually going to do it during the day when the sun was shining in the window, and probably would have looked a lot better, but hey, 11 o'clock at night, do it when you can. And there we go. So thanks for watching. Give us a comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Please subscribe. If you leave a subscription to me, and let me know, and I'll sub back to you, because I'm having trouble finding who has subbed to me. It used to be right there on my computer, but yeah, everything keeps changing and I get lost. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, Andy Bricks out. Peace to you all. Stay safe, people.